What is up, guys? In this video, we are going to be doing the In My Opinion challenge. Yes, you probably have never seen this on the internet because we made it up. I have a list of 15 very controversial questions and we are going to answer them in our opinions. So his answers are probably going to be completely different than mine. There might be some arguing. Don't really know how this is going to go, but if this goes well, we'll make a series out of it. Maybe we'll do some like conspiracy theory questions. I don't know.
And if we don't agree, then we punch each other in the face.
Okay. So very first question. In your opinion, what is the best first date? Do you want to go first?
Shit, wait, I didn't think about this. This is actually a hard question.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay. In my opinion, I think the very first date you should ever go on is an escape room.
Bro, hell no.
No, hear me out. So when you're doing an escape room, you come across problems and
Instantly
you have to solve
hate each
that,
other.
and you get to see whether or not you guys solve problems well together. So it saves you for the long run, right?
All right.
I think it's a good idea, and it's fun, and it's romantic.
I see where you're coming from.
Like you're trapped in like a prison cell, just you two. How romantic is that?
Super romantic.
And you have to escape. I mean, if you love each other that much, you won't even escape. Just stay there.
In my opinion, the best possible first date I feel like you could go on is something of where you actually get to know the other person. A lot of times, especially when people are young, first dates, they go on like things like movies. You don't even get to talk to each other when you go to a movie. Or even like something activity-wise because you're so distracted and things like that. What are you side-eyeing?
So what's the date?
Okay, the date is like something like going to dinner where you could actually physically talk. Because once you talk and you get to know each other, then you could decide if you want to do something like an escape room, and then that's when you decide, you know, how well you work together. At first, how am I supposed to know I want to be locked in a room with you for
Okay,
an hour
well,
if I don't
you
even
do an
know you?
escape room because, first of all, if you go to a dinner, half the time, the first date is always awkward, and you have no idea what to talk about. So if you're doing an escape room, already you're getting that first memory down.
That sounds
and then
like
you
a
have
person-
something to talk about.
That's a personal problem though if you don't know what to talk about. You need to, especially as the man.
Whoa.
Okay, we don't want to bring gender into this. But I'm just saying, typically, you know, you have to, you know, be able to carry a conversation, be able to start a conversation. You know, ask questions, get to know somebody. You guys get to know each other. But seriously, that's exactly my point though. If it's awkward, then you know that it's not a match. But if it's not awkward and you guys just feed off each other's energy, then it's great. You have a great time. That's a perfect first
You
date.
can get dinner after the escape room. I just think.
Well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Next question. What is the hardest job in the world? You have to go first on this one.
Okay, the hardest job in the world.
Like, what is the hardest job?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know like names of like a lot of jobs, but I would say just something with like a lot. You have like a lot of pressure and things that because originally when I first thought of this, I thought something physical. You know, like some sort of like construction thing. But to be honest, I think it's like probably the person that's in charge of like
the president?
space launching and stuff, like things like that. Because that's like, you have to think that's so technical, like computer wise and everything. Plus you're responsible for like so much stuff, to a lot of pressure. So I would say that.
Like a space, like launching a
Yeah, like
rocket
a
to
rocket,
space?
yeah.
Do you think that's the hardest job in the world?
Yeah, like being the person in charge for it.
Oh my god, we thought completely different on this.
Alright.
I think acting's like the hardest job in the world.
Okay.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
Because as an actor, you go through so many different roles, and every single role you have to physically change your body, you have to mentally change your attitude. Like there's movies like the Joker movie, that guy like mentally destroyed his like mindset after that, and he was like, he had to go into like, what is it called?
Like an insane
Like a mental hospital, yeah, a mental hospital for that.
I mean,
Like,
it is hard. You have to almost be like bipolar.
and you have to be really good at reading lines. You have to memorize stuff. I don't know. I thought that.
That's true. I agree with that. I agree.
Did that change your opinion?
I think I answered this as like the most. When I thought the most hard, I thought like the most mentally hard. Well, that's also mentally hard though. Actually, I would have to change my answer. I agree with you.
Let's go.
I don't know if that's the hardest in the world though. Like in the entire world, that is pretty hard. All right, guys. For the third question, it is: what is the hardest thing about growing up?
I love how I wrote this question, but I didn't actually think about an answer.
You have to go first.
I think the hardest thing about growing up is, oh my god. There's two ways I can answer this. I have two, like, if you name one of these, I would easily switch my opinion because I think, okay, I'm gonna say two and I'll narrow it down to one, but the two I'm thinking about is, like, one, getting out of your comfort zone, because as you grow up, you're like used to all this stuff and you have to go through so much change. Like getting out of high school and all your friends just leaving and you're just like stuck alone, and like moving out of the house, learning how to pay bills by yourself, just like being uncomfortable for so long. I feel like that's my only that's my only answer, just being uncomfortable for so long.
Okay.
And like having to go through so much change.
Yeah, I agree to that to a certain extent. I think, in my opinion, it's just your experience when you're young and you're growing up. You're experiencing everything.
Hormones.
You're experiencing everything for like the very first time. So like, you have no idea how scary something is, whether it is scary or whether it's not scary, until you experience it. So imagine like, you know. Because as you're growing up, you face like trauma for like the first time in your life. So you have no idea that you're about to experience trauma. You have no idea what trauma even is. And then you just experience it. So I feel like that's probably the hardest part.
It's kind of like forced to experience it.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Because when you're older, like you already have experiences from when you are younger. So you have like, you've built coping mechanisms or, you know, tools to be able to handle things. And then when you're younger, you don't really know how to handle like emotions or things like that.
Yeah, I'm not switching my opinion, but god damn. Next question. Oh,
dude, why do I feel like some of these answers are gonna have like sad TikTok edits over it? Like, you know, because as you're growing up, you face like trauma for like the first time in your life. So you have no idea that you're about to experience trauma. You have no idea what trauma even is. And then you just experience it. So I feel like that's probably the hardest part.
It's kind of like forced to experience it.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Because when you're older, like you already have experiences from when you are younger. So you have like, you've built coping mechanisms or, you know, tools to be able to handle things. And then when you're younger, you don't really know how to handle like emotions or things like that.
Yeah, I'm not switching my opinion, but god damn. What is the biggest red flag in a relationship? You have to answer this one first.
Oh man, this is probably gonna piss off a lot of people. I don't know, me personally, this is gonna sound really obvious, but in today's society, drugs. I mean, genuinely.
I was not going there, but yeah, I
No,
guess.
seriously, like people who just like
Do drugs.
vape, smoke. I mean, it depends. Vaping is stupid. I don't want to get too political. Just yeah, just things like that. Smoking and just drinking, like even just like uncontrollably, like to the point where you cannot handle it.
Like addiction.
Yeah, just being like really immature with it, or just like, dude, yeah, just or like gaslighting, like
peer pressure.
no, just like flipping everything on
Oh.
that person, or like
Well, those are two completely different
I
answers.
know, I don't know, like. All right, you answer.
Okay, biggest red flag in a relationship. Dude, this is hard because it's not like
There's so many.
like, yeah, there is a lot, but like the biggest one, the only one I can think of right now is just like lack of trust.
Oh shit.
That's the only one I can really
I'm
think
surprised I
of.
didn't even think of that. That is actually it's like amazing.
Like, even if you got cheated on your last relationship, like, obviously every person's different, so you can't, like, blame the next person on, ooh, you're gonna go cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't be dramatic. Like, will they cheat on you? Maybe. And if they do, get over it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. What the hell are you talking about?
I agree.
But no, I feel like you shouldn't, like, I don't know, if you don't trust them, then what's the point of even dating them?
True.
Because, I don't know. That's the only one I can really think of right now. Okay.
Alright, the next question is, what is the hardest school subject? It depends. Are we saying in high school? In elementary school? In college?
No, let's do high school because
High
I feel like that's the most relatable one.
Oh yeah, you go first.
This is gonna be different for everybody because everyone's better at different things, but
In your opinion?
let's be honest.
He's about to say math.
Okay, let's start with the easiest. The easiest subject that I know
3,
everyone had,
2, 1. History.
History is probably the easiest subject.
It's just
if
literally
you
just
fail-
facts. If you read exactly what happens, there's no way that you can get it wrong. I mean,
because the answer is always going to be the same. It's
it
not like
never changes.
I'm just going to go with the one subject I got a C in, and that's going to be biology. I failed biology. I had an A.
So did I.
A and B
I
every
got a
other-
D, I think. Or no, because I never ended anything.
I was gonna say geometry, but I didn't fail geometry. But I struggled in geometry. But biology, I just could not get. I don't know
I
why.
would have to go with something in the science category as well, probably with biology or chemistry, probably. Because it's
I
just
never took chemistry, so
You never took chemistry?
No.
What'd you take
I
instead?
took earth science and environmental science.
Oh, environmental. Yeah, I never took environmental. Earth science is so easy. That's kind of like history, I feel like, because it's just facts. I was just really stupid in that class. But yeah, I would go, just to counteract your biology, I'll go chemistry.
Next question. What is the best pet to have? I feel like this is gonna be kind of fun.
I would say
Yeah, this is so easy.
I would say a dog, personally. You know, it's
You can have any pet in the world and you choose a dog?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, what, you're probably gonna choose like a koala or some shit. I mean, sure, they're nice and cuddly, you're probably not gonna pick that. But I'm just saying, like, I'd rather have just a dog because they don't even need to talk and they'll love you regardless. And, you know, they listen and they don't ever, I mean, they might think you're crazy, but they'll sit there and they just, you know, they lick you. They're just nice. Depends on what dog you get.
Okay, I am going to, they are technically related, in the same, like,
You're gonna say monkey.
I'm gonna say either a panda bear or a raccoon.
They're related?
Yeah, koala bear, panda bear, raccoon, they're like,
Oh, the bear, fluffy family, sort of.
because they call raccoons trash pandas. Okay, but like, they're super fluffy.
Dude,
like, I'm gonna
a
go with
panda
just a
will
panda.
kill you.
Just a panda.
No, it will kill you.
No, it won't. It is so, like,
It is portrayed as that.
It's sick,
a wild
and
panda.
it's fat and it's fluffy and they just play all day and they eat bamboo. That's all they do. They just eat constantly and they're just super freaking cute.
That you say that until you have one.
Like, you see the videos of how dumb they are. Like, they're just so cute.
Yeah, I love pandas.
You're not gonna
Probably
be
my
able to
favorite
answer.
animal, but I wouldn't. I would love to have it as a pet, but I wouldn't have it as a pet.
I would have it as a pet though.
Okay, well, your opinion.
Next question. If you had to survive in one store for a year, you can't leave this store and you have to survive strictly on this store for entertainment, food, blah, blah, blah. What store would you survive in?
Walmart.
Are you serious?
Easy.
You would entertain yourself in Walmart?
Bro, Walmart has everything. Walmart has absolutely... changed my answer. Costco. Actually, changed my answer.
Oh my god!
Walmart. I was gonna say Costco, but I don't really like Costco that much. Walmart is perfect for everything. They have everything. They have all the food you could want.
Okay, and
you know. Oh, you're talking the employees too live there?
Yeah.
Oh, Walmart and
Like
Place are dumb.
you're stuck in that store forever.
Yeah, Walmart. I like Walmart.
Like you would be walking around. There's just people crowded every day.
Walmart.
Wow.
Bass Pro Shops.
I was
Probably Bass
Okay, you can't change your answer
Okay.
3 times. I was
Let's go,
gonna
let's go.
say my favorite is Cabela's. I would totally live in Cabela's.
You
because
can't eat
they
anything.
have a food court in Cabela's. They have a fishing pond, so you can like swim with fish when you're bored.
That is
They have
true.
like double decker. They have like everything. They literally have like a forest in there. They have a million
Circle K.
aisles. They probably have a basketball court in there. I wouldn't be shocked.
That is a good answer.
Yeah, I would live in Cabela's. Do you change your opinion?
Yeah, I changed my opinion.
Okay.
Next question is, if you had to survive on an island, what is one item that you would bring?
A knife.
Okay.
One item, a knife.
Knife? Well, sir, I would have to say,
In my opinion, a knife.
I would probably say a PlayStation. Imagine. Just kidding. Probably a pot.
That was my second option, but
Yeah, I would say a pot, just because that way you have constant, clean water. Depending on how good your fire building skills are. But everything you do with a knife, you could learn to do with your bare hands. I feel like, they didn't have knives way back in the way, or you could use sticks as knives, like
well, how are you gonna
You
sharpen the
improvise.
stick?
with another
I mean,
stick,
Doesn't work that way.
or with a rock. You could use a rock
You
as a
would have to
knife. You
find
could
the
literally cut. You could like cut up a rock and like use it
Make
as
a
knife.
bowl out of a coconut. Next question. Oh my god, this is gonna be really interesting. What is the best way to end a relationship?
Okay. Well, it depends on why you're breaking up. I would say there's no cutting corners here.
We're not. Wait, before you answer, there's not like one single reason why you're breaking up with them. Just you have to break up with them. Why? What was the best way to end it? Like,
Well, the best way
don't
to
think about it as like they cheated on you, or don't put scenarios in. Just think about it in general. What's the best way?
Well, if there's no particular reason, the best way is to just be completely honest. I feel like the worst way to ever break up with someone is to like start lying to them, because that will because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. You guys are breaking. If you're breaking up, then you're breaking up. Might as well just be honest, because you're probably not really gonna talk to that person much more in the future. I mean, it just.
Or maybe.
If you guys become friends, but even if you become friends, like you want to be honest, because however you end that relationship and whatever you tell them is kind of what they're going to carry like in the future, or how they kind of like prepare themselves for like their future relationship. So if they're doing something wrong that makes you want to break up with them, you should tell them and be honest with them, so they can like better themselves. So I would say just be honest on whatever you're breaking up about.
So I thought this out like way too much. I think the best way to end a relationship is how you started the relationship.
Bro,
So what I would do if I was ending a relationship is I would take that person on a very special date, just something really fun, enjoy the day, and make it a very memorable day. So when you do end the relationship, they think about the very last day they hung out with you.
that makes it so much harder.
Well, it makes it harder, but it makes them not hate you as much. So maybe in the future you.
That would make me hate it. If you broke up with me like that, that would make me hate you more. Why would you do that to me if you're just gonna break up with me?
Well, then you talk to them after and like bring up some valid points, like clipboard that shit, like bring out a whiteboard and write points.
So this is where you messed up.
And like circle, highlight, and make sure you use different colored pencils so like different words stand out. And
Right, okay.
Okay.
Maybe don't try that one, guys. Okay, next question is, what is the best way to get a girl's number? Ooh.
I hope you don't steal my answer.
Okay, well you have to go first. So.
Best way to get a girl's number is to get in a car crash with them. You can't.
That is so
You cannot
smart.
change my answer because, hear me out. You're driving, you see a girl, you're like, oh my god, she's beautiful. So you could follow her,
Bro, what
but
if,
that would be even creepier. So
what
just
if you kill her?
crash into her, make it like not so bad, but then not only are you getting her number, you're getting her insurance, you're getting valid, you'll see her driver's license at one point, so you could like get some valid information, and maybe you can make a cool pickup line or something about like, hey, we should probably see each other again on a date because I need to give you this for your car that I just hit. I don't know.
That's a good way to get.
Or be like,
somebody
I'm so sorry that I crashed into your car. Let me make up for it and bring you out on a date. That's not a bad idea,
Dude,
right?
they would like be like, no, what the hell? You literally just crashed into me.
Be like-
Or it's a great start to a really romantic story. It can go either way.
Yeah.
So
I think I deserve a raise.
I would say mid. But I can't really top it though. I can't really think of anything other than
Rob, just steal their phone. I don't know.
I don't know. It's really hard nowadays in 2020, 2020, 2023 to not come off as like a creep. Best way to ask for a girl's number is to, all right, reverse psychology. Pretend that you hate them. Actually, don't do that.
What?
Okay, actually, no, in a certain way, okay. It's gonna take some time, okay? So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna show them like a little bit of interest, but you don't ask for the number like right off the bat, you know? You don't like ask so they're like, oh my god, I think this guy's into me, like what the hell, like I'll never give him a chance. And then you pull away. And then once you pull away, she's like, wait, I thought he liked me, why doesn't he like me? And then it naturally attracts them. And then once they start to come on you, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I can give you my number, I guess.
So you would
So that puts you in the driver's seat.
So you just ask them for their number?
Yeah,
Nothing
but there's like process, there's like steps before that. You have to like lead up to that. You can't just be like, hey, can I have your number? They're like, what the hell, I don't know you.
What if they're immediately turned off by you?
What do you mean?
Like, what if you're just ugly and they're like, oh, I don't care that he likes me?
Yeah, you don't want to that one through.
Well, I did.
You see, either way, if you're ugly or not.
I guess that would work for like literally any.
No, literally, because then they're like, wait, this ugly guy doesn't like me. I have to prove to myself that I can pull ugly guys too. And then they're
What?
no, like it makes sense. Anyways, what's next?
Well, if you're ugly, you can crash into their car. And
Ask for an ugly girl's number. We didn't say what the girl had to look like.
Okay, next question.
Be in a wheelchair.
What?
Never mind.
Oh my god. Were you saying like break her leg?
No,
So then she's in a wheelchair and she has to give you her number?
No, that's kind of what you said with the car accident.
Well, kind of. Next question. What is the most dangerous job in the world?
You already asked that.
No, I
I said
asked
the
what's the
hardest.
hardest job. This is what is the most dangerous job.
I would say those people who like clean windows or like do construction on skyscrapers, probably.
Are we including military or no?
Nah.
Because I feel like easily that's the most dangerous job.
Yeah.
Okay, other than like anything that has to do with guns.
Yeah.
Like
or
no police officers we're not including.
Yeah,
Because
no,
obviously
no
those are the
law
most
enforcement or
dangerous jobs.
government. No law enforcement or government. I would say something to do with like heights or like underground, like miners, or
I'm trying to think, what's a job?
I'll go with like the people who do construction on really tall skyscrapers. They have to like dump themselves on the side of buildings. Like I'm sure there's so many like deaths or like. I actually saw a TikTok about like a lot of people who get into that field end up quitting in like their first week or like on the first job because they think they can do it until they get there and then they realize that they can't do it. So they literally quit. Oh no, I get so his look is gonna say something weird.
I'm gonna say Ubering or DoorDash.
Bro,
Because, in my opinion, when you're doing like a job like window cleaning or like that stuff, obviously it is a dangerous job, but a company has to make sure there's regulations to make sure it's safe. The idea is scary, but obviously it's going to be safe because a company is hiring you and paying you to do this, and there's going to be like a lot of rules and safety things you have to abide by. But Ubering and like DoorDash and all that is a job that it's like a self job. Like you don't have to follow rules, you just have to deliver food. And driving is the number one casualty in America is from car accidents. So I genuinely think that is up there.
I don't think it's the most dangerous, but I see where you're coming from. It's pretty dangerous. Plus, I don't necessarily.
You don't think about it, but it's.
I don't necessarily think DoorDash is that dangerous. The only factors that's dangerous with that is driving. But Uber, I understand, because not only are you driving a lot, you're adding that, but you're also letting strangers in your car. That can be really dangerous.
Well, I'm gonna go with Uber. I was just saying driving in general. This is gonna be a fun one.
Okay, next question is, what is the number one car for absolutely everything? Like the best car, like just for everything. Long term, yeah, you have to count in everything.
A Ford Raptor.
Absolutely not.
Hear me out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
your answer?
if I had one car and it never broke down, like you have this car for the rest of your life, I would have a Ford Raptor. Hear me out. So you have, first of all, it's a truck. So you have a bed, you can pack anything in the bed, you can move stuff for furniture. That bed could be used for like an immense amount of things, like moving, traveling, vacations. You can put people in there, like anything. It's a truck, so it can tow anything. You can carry anything, like an RV, a little trailer that's holding for more furniture. Like it. Those are two things that are way better than any other car already. Okay, and it's a truck, so it's gonna have a lot of passenger storage, which is very nice. But it's a Raptor, so it can off-road. It can take you anywhere, almost anywhere. Not as much as a Jeep Wrangler, but it can take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. And obviously, as a teenager boy, I'm not a teenager anymore, but obviously, as a guy who likes cars, you want something that's cool and you can show it off. And the Raptor is probably one of the best looking cars out there on the market, in my opinion. So I don't even know what else I have to say, but like horsepower too.
See, you may have thought that you thought everything through nice and thorough.
I mean, I don't care about gas mileage personally.
However, I've kind of outthought you. An electric semi-truck. It is the perfect vehicle for everything. You can
electric semi-truck?
An electric semi-truck.
What the?
Because look, you don't have to carry a big trailer, and then it's pretty light, and it's electric. You don't have to worry about gas. Great for the environment, but also pretty toxic for the environment. Depends on how you look at it. But, you know, it's about the same anyways. It's electric. You don't necessarily have to spend your money on gas. You can tow a huge trailer or a big, you know, box thing, whatever they're called, with whatever you want in it. You could literally carry a house. You know, you see semi-trucks, they literally carry homes.
You know how massive a semi-truck is? What if you want to go to the movies? You're going to just park a semi-truck out front?
Yeah, you could park a semi-truck in a parking lot.
The parking lot's full. It's opening day of Oppenheimer.
The hell is that? Anyways, and not only that, but there's like built-in beds in most semi.
What if you want to go through a drive-through? You're gonna bring a semi-truck through McDonald's drive-through?
Yeah.
No,
because you
can't fit that in there.
Yeah, you can. You can take the big thing off, and you could just drive it with just the.
Just the semi-truck by itself.
Yes.
That would not fit in a
yes,
drive-through.
Yes, it would.
No, it would not.
Their regulation height.
Send me a picture of a semi-truck going through a drive-through.
Alright, pop it up on the screen right now.
No, because it's not a thing.
It will.
I
guarantee you it is, and you're gonna pop it up on the screen right now, and I'm gonna prove that.
There's not been a single semi-truck that's been through a drive-through before.
You see it?
No, it's not there.
It's right there.
I'm editing a picture of you saying I'm wrong.
It's right there.
It's a picture of you holding a sign saying I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay, next question. We're not going to agree on that one at all. What is the best music genre for any situation you're in? Hype music, romantic music, calming music. What is one genre that has it all?
I would say R&B. What is that face? R&B, because it could be like cool vibes, like nice and chill vibes. It could be sexy vibes. It could be like kind of like cool, like little like hype vibes. It could be depressing vibes. It could be, depends on who's singing it, but just R&B in general, I feel like could take you emotionally so many different ways.
Okay, now choose one artist to go with that.
I don't know an R&B singer. To be honest, I don't really know what R&B is. I think I know what it means.
You said R&B, but you don't even know like.
No, because I know it's like.
Maybe you'll know why I'm judging you then.
I know R&B. What's R&B? But like that, dude. What I just played, that could be chill vibes. That could be kind of like sad vibes. That could be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be anything.
I could take this like
R&B.
I-
Final answer.
I have 3 answers for this.
Okay, we only need one. Has to be one.
No, that's easy. I don't really listen to this genre that much, but country music.
That is a valid answer. Okay.
Because they have romantic country songs.
Okay.
They have sad country songs. They have upbeat, let's get some candles burning in some brown. They
I was
have,
in the sand in a beer in my hand.
yeah, they have literally everything. They have romantic country. That's
Okay.
easy.
You know what?
Change your opinion?
Absolutely not. But I
What?
would give you the respect of a you know, because R&B, there's romantic R&B, there's hype R&B, there's.
We're changing it. Next question.
All right, guys. So the next question is, what is the most challenging sport? I think we can agree on this.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna get upset about no matter what you say, there's gonna be someone that's gonna be like, no, I played golf. And that is hard. Which I have played a lot of sports in my time. I played football, I played tennis, I played volleyball, I played golf, I played baseball. What else have I played? I played soccer. But I played basketball. That's like most of the main sports. I haven't played hockey.
There is a scientifically known answer for this.
The hardest sport in the world is baseball. And
Thank
you
you.
cannot
It is
you
baseball.
cannot change my answer no matter what you say.
Scientifically, there are videos. Look up sports science on YouTube. Literally, mathematically, scientifically, if you think of like the odds and like how you have to do things, if you give a baseball player a football, he could, you know,
Like,
throw
there
a
are
football,
so
throw a
many
touchdown,
people that
catch a
can play
ball.
football.
Yeah, or like basketball or tennis or things that we do that we've never like played. Like I've never played tennis before, but we play it and we're decent.
Yeah,
at
we're
it.
decent at it. You can be,
You know.
give a baseball player any other sport and you'll figure it out. in,
Yeah,
like,
but
less
if you
than a
give
day.
any other athlete a baseball bat, if they haven't played it already,
They're gonna
there's
struggle.
no way that they're able to succeed.
Like, they would not be able to hit a 95 mile per hour pitch. Like,
Yeah. And the
they'll
fact-
be so freaking scared.
The fact that there is Hall of Fame baseball players with a 30% succession rate, is that how you say succession rate? If you basically what I mean is if you succeed 30% of the time, meaning if you get a hit 3 times out of 10 at bats, then you're in the Hall of Fame. You're one of the best baseball players ever lived. So
Not to say it, but there's also Patrick Mahomes, who's also one of the best quarterbacks out there. Wanted to be a baseball player, but he was rejected from his university because he wasn't good enough.
Yeah, so-
And he turned into football. And his dad was a baseball player, and he also played football.
it's
He
a
wanted to be
very hard sport. Not only that, there's tons of like competition around it. There is so much competition like in other sports besides like football, but also like really like competitive.
like hockey, almost like
No,
that.
I mean, sports competition, but because like when you have to in MLB, you have to go, you can, it's so hard to get college offer, and then there's like freaking tech colleges, but you go to the team one, only a certain percentage, one of the top 6 players in the country, get drafted, and only those 5% of those people, you know, get up to the next level, 4 levels to get to MLB, so it's really hard to see one of the best players in the entire world. So I was just countries like, you know, Japan is probably some of the NBA, like football, right now you draft it, you might play in the preseason, you actually make a roster, but you know, you make a team, there's a part you draft, there's a part you don't go like 4 things where you get a chance to make. Anyways, this question's way too long.
Since we do social media and this is on YouTube, I thought this would be a good question to end on. What is one social media that you can only use one social media for the rest of your life? What is it?
YouTube. I love YouTube.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life, I would absolutely 100% use YouTube. They have short form content, as in shorts. They have long form content. They have literal movies on YouTube that you could watch, whether it's with ads or without. YouTube literally has everything, and you know, some of the best creators in the world. So I would say YouTube.
I don't know. I was actually gonna say TikTok.
TikTok.
I was going to say TikTok just because that's where I get like not all of my ideas, but like a lot of my ideas.
Yeah, but
And like every YouTuber is on TikTok and they just post like short formats of their videos. So technically I can still watch YouTube videos on there. But I don't know. I just like TikTok because all the songs are on there and you don't get in trouble for like copyright and all that.
what?
And-
Oh, you meant like as a content creator, like posting?
No, I just meant like just in general you can only have one social media on your phone to entertain you and everything.
Oh yeah, I would say YouTube for sure. Cause like then what if I want to watch like
But I can also make
you can't watch movies on TikTok, you know. You can't really listen to like you could listen to full songs on TikTok, where you can also listen to like
I don't know, just most of my hours are on TikTok. I'm not really on YouTube anymore. If you enjoyed watching us argue, make sure to smash the like button, leave a like. I always say that, smash the like button and then leave a like. I always go back and watch my videos. I'm like, wait, why did I say that twice? Anyways, smash the like button. Comment down below if you want us to do this again. Maybe next time we'll do like really argumentative stuff that like we might actually break up as a friendship.
Bro, what?
Like, I don't know. Or if you want us to get into political conversation, I'm just kidding.
The hell no.
We will never do political stuff. It's too dark for people. But yeah, comment down below, blah, 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 and we will see you in the next one.